We're here today to protest and demonstrate against 21 Rio and all of the contractors and general contractors who have failed to resolve the labor abuses that have occurred on this property. Last summer, 3 workers died building this luxury apartment, and 20 of their co-workers went unpaid. The co-workers together are owed a total of $120,000 between this property and another property called Gables Park Plaza. We and the workers and their attorneys have negotiated and have tried to come to an agreement, but they've made us a lousy offer, which is a mere fraction of what they're owed. It's only $18,000. They owe them much more. They not only had to watch their coworkers die, but they also weren't paid for their work. They weren't paid for overtime, oftentimes working 70 hours a week, 7 days a week without rest breaks. These conditions are egregious, and we don't want to see them continue happening. We want to see a fair and humane workplace for everybody. We want to see 21 Rio and Gables and everyone that has responsibility on these sites to step up to the plate and take responsibility and resolve this issue and make sure that these workers get paid and ensure that there's safe working conditions on these sites and future developments. We feel that letting these workers suffer and go unpaid is enough. Ya basta. We have to continue fighting. We have to be united. We have to keep protesting, taking to the streets, and standing up for their rights, for our rights, and for everybody's rights. We're sick and tired of this, and that's why we're here today. We came here, and we're not leaving. Aquí estamos y no nos vamos, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna be here until this is resolved.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Workers' rights under attack! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Workers' rights under attack! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Gables, escucha! Estamos en la lucha! Gables, escucha! Estamos en la lucha! Gables, not only did they get their wages stolen, but they also watched their coworkers die. Here's Gumercindo. He was here. He built this building.
Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Gumercindo.
Thank you. My name is Gumercindo. I am one of the workers that worked here on this building. I'm representing other workers here that worked and we weren't paid for our work.
Aquí en este lugar.
And here we also had a very bad accident where, thank God, I escaped.
Esa semana completa no nos...
And here they didn't pay us for our last week of work. And no one has wanted to become responsible to pay us for our work. We want to be paid for our work because we worked here. And we also risked our lives to build this building.
Y lo más importante,
And the most important thing is we want to remember my friends that died here. And these companies at both these buildings owe us about $120,000 in our wages. We want this to be resolved as soon as possible. And just to add, this work was done in June of last year and in the spring of last year. This is almost a year that these workers have been waiting to be paid what they are duly owed.
¿Qué es lo que queremos? ¡Justicia! ¿Cuándo? ¡Ahora! ¿Qué es lo que queremos? ¡Justicia! ¿Cuándo? ¡Ahora!
And we'd like you all to join us by, after we call out their name, that you say presente with us, which means present here with us, even though they're no longer here.
Wilson!
Presente!
Ravel!
Presente!
Jesús Ángel!
Presente!
No lo vamos a olvidar! They will not be forgotten!
No, que no, sí, que sí, PDL ya está aquí.
No, que no, sí que sí, PDL ya está aquí.
Our church is right down the street, just a few blocks away. And we have a number of members of our church who are here right now. And we're here because we're filled with grief because 3 men died needlessly. Because many workers were not paid, their wages were stolen. And we're all filled here today with a righteous anger, the righteous anger of the prophets of the Bible, the righteous anger of Jesus, all who were angered when the rich and the powerful trampled on the poor and the workers.
¿Qué es lo que queremos?
¡Justicia! ¡Ahora!
¿Qué es lo que queremos?
¡Justicia! ¡Ahora!
Transform our grief into anger for power and passion for justice, so that we will never rest until these men who worked here and risked their lives are paid. What do we want?
¡Justicia! ¡Ahora! ¡Justicia!
We are in the middle of a campaign to change this, to make sure that this doesn't happen, that there are no more needless deaths. And we need your support. We need you to tell our city council members, our state senators, our state representatives that we are not going to stand for this. We need you to sign on to our Build a Better Austin petition and to come out and support when we march on the Capitol next year to tell them that we want to change. We don't want to see any more deaths. No more deaths. No more deaths.
No more deaths! 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 No more deaths!
There's next steps. We need all of your support. We need you to send emails, make phone calls. Those pink flyers out there have very important information on there. How to get in contact with 21 Rio, how to get in contact with Gables. We need you guys to tell them that the public is not going to stand for this. That if they allow these abuses to go unchecked, that there are consequences.
Workers' rights under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Stand up, fight back.
Justice!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Hey, hey!
¿Qué es lo que queremos? ¿Cuándo?
¡Ahora!
¿Qué es lo que queremos?
¡Justicia!
¿Qué
¡Ahora!
es lo que queremos?
¡Justicia! ¡Ahora!
¿Qué es lo que queremos?
¡Justicia!
¿Cuándo? Ahora. Justicia. Ahora.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Labor abuse has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Labor abuse has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
Labor abuse has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Labor abuse
Has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Justicia! ¡Es lo que queremos!
¡Justicia!
¡Ahora! ¡Es lo que queremos!
¡Justicia!
¡Ahora! Justice!
Now!
Justice!
Now!
Now!
Justice!
Justice!
Now!
We're going to do some shout outs to the people that are here. ¡Que vivan los trabajadores! ¡Que vivan! ¡Que vivan los estudiantes! ¡Que vivan! ¡Long live the students! ¡Que vivan! ¡Que vivan las mujeres trabajadoras! ¡Que vivan! ¡Que vivan los trabajadores de 21 Río! ¡Que vivan! Raudel. Jesús Ángel. No los vamos a olvidar. If you live here, you have an important role to play. Please go to our website and sign up on our listserv. We continue to support the workers, and we'll support you, and you can support us in coming together to make sure these issues are resolved. We can organize in the future with students. It doesn't end here. We can put pressure on the university, put pressure on 21 Rio, and we can organize and be strategic and come up with plans and ways to get these workers to be paid and ensure safe working conditions on this site and all sites all across Austin.
Feel the power! Feel the power! Feel the power!